I hope you're all having a great day and you're ready to learn something new. Would you like to work on an Experian report? Because that's what we're going to do today. All three credit bureaus, everything you need to know. We're going to teach you just what's on a credit report, how to read it, the names on there that are listed, and eventually we're going to learn Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. However, today we're going to work on Experian. Are you ready to get started? I'm ready to show you. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So today we're going to dive in and we're going to examine an Experian report. I just pulled one up just to show you what to look for when you're putting the documents together to send into the credit bureaus. We're hoping to get an excellent credit score by the time we're done working on it. And watch your spending while you're working on a credit report. Don't bring up those bills. Don't let any credit cards hike up while you're working to clear things off, because you want to get the highest credit score you can. So on this Experian, the name is at the top right corner. The credit score is in the middle. And at the top left, we're showing you where this is an Experian report. So again, on the next page, it shows your name. And then in the middle, it'll show you all the addresses you've lived at. Are you familiar that the credit bureaus know the accounts, not by your name or your social, but by your address? It's very important to remove all the old addresses that are listed on a credit report, as this will help to clear up the report. So we're going to go through the report, and as you can see, we're marking all of the exceptional payment records on each account because we want to know what type of documents that we need to work on and pull out of our file to get the results we're looking for each type of credit reporting. So rather it be Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax, they might all have different accounts. So we just need to go through here and see what type of a letter we're going to use. At the bottom where they're green, it means they're exceptionally paid. So sometimes when you're going really quick, you'll notice at the bottom, like this one, there's red. Red means negative. This is the account holder, THD, CBNA, one late payment, and that late payment was 30-day late in May. Also, go to the left, it was in 2019. There's a very good chance that late's coming off, and therefore you can raise your points maybe by 30 points by getting that one late removed. So that's what we're going to work for. Another account, exceptional. Now here we're going to get into the negatives. This is Bank of America, it's negative. It's a charge-off account because you're looking at the status. It was updated in 2017. It's also there, it shows you the balance. Also at the bottom, it's all in red. Red means negative. So then we know that so far we have a 30-day late and we have a negative account. So we have one here, which is JP MCB card. It has a balance of over $5,000. It's a closed account. It's a charge-off account. It charged off in 2017. And again, at the bottom, it shows when it became late after it had already been paid on time, but something must have happened causing the lates. This one's with Navy Fed. It's a charge-off account in 2017, and it's closed. And again, at the bottom, it's in red. You'll notice as you work on a report, it's the same thing over and over. Repetitious. This account was paid on time. Here we have another negative. TD Bank USA Target charged off in March 2020 and it's closed. Again at the bottom, it's all in red. And I'm sure on the next one you could figure this one out. Yep, it's TDRCS, More Furniture, charged off 2017 and it's closed. Because you can see at the bottom, again, it's all in red. Now this is how you read the Experian report. This account here was paid on time for a while, and then something must have happened because back in 2017, this is a charge-off that was paid, and it was charged off in 2019. It's a closed account. and it shows the negative. The next one is another Wells Fargo Dealer Services on here, which is usually an auto. It was paid on time, and now Calvary, which is a collection company. And usually it'll show you who the original creditor is. At the top, it says Calvary, original creditor, Citibank. So we didn't see a Citibank on this report. So the original creditor has to be removed, and then the collection company comes on a credit report. However, there's no law in place that says a collection company must remain on your credit report. It does not. It's not an original creditor. So let's get started on working on the report. Go ahead and get your laptop. Go ahead and get a piece of paper and a pen. If you don't have a printer or a computer, anything you use will work as long as you print out exactly what it is you need to mail into them or handwrite it. Whichever you want to do works. So here we have the original letter that we're going to be setting up. We have Experian because we're side by side on a double screen on our computer, and we're scrolling through the Experian report looking for the negative accounts. So once we find those negative accounts, then we can begin working on them to fill everything in on the letter that's on the right so we can get everything removed. The goal is to get things removed within 45 days. So up here on Experian, we're going to put in the date, the month, the day, and the year. And the letter states, "Thank you for my report. However, there are accounts listed below that are being reported incorrectly. Please correct these issues and mail me a current copy of my updated credit report. The accounts listed below are not mine." And this one says the accounts below have never been paid late, because we know on this report there is a late and the rest are charge-offs or closed. The burden of proof is on the credit bureau to prove that it's actually your account. Some of these could be 5-6 years old and you just don't remember them even being yours. So it's just a suggestion that you go ahead and you dispute all negative accounts. So on this one, the one that we found that was paid late was THD CBNA. So we want to put in THD/CBNA, the number sign, and then the account number. So make sure that you have the spelling correctly, especially on accounts that have abbreviations, or the credit bureaus cannot find them. And the account number needs to be 100% accurate, no mistakes. Double check your work before you mail anything in, or maybe even just print it. So now we're at the not mine, because these are all either charge off, closed, or paid closed. This one wasn't showing the account number, so we didn't have one. Later in the day, I had to call the client and ask if they had the account number. And they did, and then I changed from the X's to the account number. So all you have to do on a pre-formed in Microsoft Word is hit the enter button, and it automatically brings you down the bullet and the place to put in the next account and the next account number. You're going to find that working on a credit report is repetitious. It's the same thing over and over, at least on the first time you work on a credit report. So this one, remember, is a charge-off. So we're going to hit the enter, and we're going to put in the next account, Navy Federal, and the account number. 100% accurate. It really makes a huge difference if you make a mistake when you're filling all of this in. One mistake and they won't be able to find the account. And then when you send out a new letter, you're going to have to wait another 45 to 60 days. You're trying to remove as quick as possible any of your negative accounts so that the credit bureaus will rescore your credit reports, and you're on your way to a new beginning of having a different life where you have a better score and you can make that purchase you're trying to make, such as buying your house or your car. So we're going to keep on scrolling down. We're going to keep on looking for the negative accounts. If they're a charge-off, if they're open. And on this report, we already know they're all closed. So this one was pretty simple. And we will, in future videos, go through an Equifax and a TransUnion. And if there's different accounts listed, even bankruptcies, foreclosures, tax liens, these can all be worked on using a different document. So the document we're showing you here isn't always the document we use. It's one of them. But this is a way to help you get started on working on your own credit, working at home. And if you're a little not sure what you should do, you are welcome to contact us and we will be happy to work on them for you. We've been doing this for over 25 years. It becomes second nature for me just because I've been doing it for so long. So if I'm going too fast when I'm trying to teach you, just let me know. Leave a comment below. I'll be happy to slow down. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Let me know just exactly what it is that you need in order to learn for yourself. So I believe we're almost done because that's the inquiries. We are done. So the next thing that you have to do is put in your name, social security number, and date of birth at the bottom. Here, I like to line them up. So just, I guess it's OCD, just to make a cleaner letter. You don't have to. I just like to. And if you don't have a printer, like I said, you could write it all out. So now we're going to put in the name, the address of the client or yourself, the city, state, and zip code. And then after this is going to be the complete social security number. And once again, make sure that the numbers are absolutely 100% correct. There's no room for error on these forms that go into the credit bureaus. So that's it. You worked on your first credit report. Congratulations. It's a really good feeling when you know you just learned something new. You've got this. You can celebrate with your friends. How exciting that you worked on your first credit report. Yay! That's got to be exciting. Now it's time to go to the beach, relax, and wait the 45 days up to maybe 60 days to get the new, updated, revised credit report. And at that time, you can check your score because the credit bureaus do update this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell.